It's just been short trips, data logging, and yeah, today I need to run the Lowe's, and I got something I got to return from Amazon. Figured why not just take this beauty out, just enjoy the drive. So that's what we're doing today. I'll see you in the next scene. I'm gonna enjoy this. Oh man, I gotta tell you what, man, she drives great. And the last time I drove this car in any kind of heat, not even as hot as this today, it was overheating. If you remember, when we took the car apart, between the condenser and the radiator was just jammed full of leaves, absolutely packed. So between getting that cleaned out, a new water pump, and getting the tune to tell the fan to come on sooner, and a lower thermostat, she's running nice, really nice. It's like really hot out, no problem overheating. All right, let's run into Lowe's. All right, everyone. It's Friday, September 11th, 2020. I wanted to have this video posted by now, but I was really waiting for the next tune to come in, and it came in last night, so I haven't had a chance to load it and go ahead and drive the car. But I do want to take a quick minute to remember all those who lost their lives this day in 2001 when terrorists brought the war to us on our home front. Just a terrifically horrible day. I've mentioned before, you know, I got family in New York. My cousin, he's New York City Fire. His wife works downtown. For me, I was in warrant officer school at the time. It was kind of like a basic training for officers. We weren't allowed to have access to TVs and news media. They did come out and ask us if we had any family in New York and all that stuff, so I made a call to my mom. I had already known she had figured she would have been in contact with everybody, so found out, you know, my cousin Chris, he had actually been down there, but I don't think he was there when the towers collapsed, or he got there after the fact. But he was only, at that time, he was a part-time like volunteer, so he wasn't down there all the time. Fortunately, with, you know, all the issues these poor guys got after sifting through all that, you know, with the asbestos and stuff, so he's doing okay. You know, he's lived his life. He's got 3 kids. You know, he's married. His wife was okay too, so I didn't lose any family members. But it was nerve-wracking because I didn't know what was going on. I said we were locked up, didn't have a whole lot of news media. We saw in the dining facility, we could see the One Trade Center on fire. There was a plane. We knew a plane had hit it. And then by the time we got to school that morning, the second tower had been hit, and then we were alerted about the Pentagon. It was just like, when is this going to end? But it was a horrible day. And you know, just remember this day, you know, at least for that time being, that small time being, this nation came together as a whole. I'll stay out of the mess that's going on today, but I'll just say it's a freaking mess, and it's really sad that we can't come together as the United States. But hey, we come together as car people, although we are Ford versus Chevy versus Dodge versus all imports. So anyhow, let's swing this around here. Let's take a look at this beauty. There's a car show tomorrow. It's a little bit away, so it's gonna be I think a good test to go ahead and take this thing out. A good little long distance cruise. So what I'm doing is I'm giving it polishing. Let me show you. I ended up buying this for the RV, and it worked really well. Mirror glaze, polymer sealant. Like I said, I bought this for the RV just to go ahead and keep it nice and shiny and keep the vinyl decals protected, because I've seen so many RVs just faded and all that. And it did really good. The RV feels nice and slick and shiny, so I tried it. I polished the hood on this thing, and it must be a cleaner because it's left like a lot of scratches in it. So what I'm doing is I'm using the high speed and a swirl remover. I went ahead and polished this side of the car. Now I'm going to go ahead and spin it around, polish the other side, and then I'm going to go over the car with like a glaze. And then it should look good for the car show tomorrow, which if it doesn't rain, I plan on going to. And then I do got the next tune. So after I get this thing polished, we're going to load the tune, go for a data log, and see what changes Brian made. I know he said now he's going back to a closed loop for idle, I think it is, or open loop. So we're gonna see how it does. All right. I'm not 100% if the car show is gonna happen tomorrow, or at least if I'm going. There's a forecast for a lot of rain, but they also forecast a lot of rain for today, and it didn't do anything. So it's one of those things. So I'm just gonna try to make this thing look as good as possible, just in case I go. And go ahead and polish up a couple of shiny things I have underneath the hood, and then I'm gonna go ahead and turn around the car. There's something else I need to fix before I go on a long drive. Okay, so when I did the suspension, I put new bearing plates in here, and what I did is I took a marker and drew a line and marked where these plates are. If you look, this one is in all the way this way towards the motor. This one here actually has adjustment in it, and I never thought much about it until I was looking at the wheels. Like, this wheel has just a little bit of lean into it, but this one has a lot. Let me show you. I had the car sitting on a board so I can jack it up, so this might skew this a little bit. I think it's going to, but I use this little bubble app I got for the RV. Yeah, see, now it says like -1. Before it was reading like a -2. If we come over here to this side, we have 1 degree. So that one's -2 degrees. So there's actually like 3 degrees difference. So what I'm going to do is just loosen that strut up. Oh, probably help if I raise this, huh? What I'm going to do is go ahead and I'm going to jack the car up. I'm going to loosen that strut up and just move it till I get about the same thing. I know it's not going to be precision. I'm not driving this car like long distances. I just want to get by for right now. I can tell you now, when I brake or when I take a turn, the car's kind of wandering a little bit. It's probably because of the excessive camber on that side. So let's go ahead and fix that real quick. Okay, so according to my little bubble gauge, I'm pretty close. This one's 1 degree, and this one's about 2 degrees. That one fluctuates between 1 and 2. So I'm pretty close. Like I said, as you can see, there's a certain amount of space there in the plate. And now this one has about the same space. So, and I know somebody's going to say something. I know it's not scientific. I'm not driving the car any terrible distances right now. It's not a daily driver. I'll get it to an alignment shop when the time is right. Okay, so let's not everybody freak out. But I just kind of wanted to show you my polish job. Check that out. Look at this thing. Look at the American flag reflecting. This was the real bad part. This hood was like really scratched up. And now, as we can see, look at that. Yeah. Look at the valve covers, shiny. Headers looking. Oh, I forgot to mention, when I came back from the last drive, I had a little bit of a dang oil leak over here. And all right, that's dry. So I tightened that up. Gonna have to monitor that thing. It just came a little bit loose, so no big deal. Yeah, look at that. All right, let me show you something over here. I know it's hot, and I'm still drinking coffee. Hell yeah, Cars Coffee life. All right, so I want to go ahead and show you something. I've talked about this for a while, and I told you I would reveal it in a little bit. As you guys know, I love these signs by Dope Neons. They're acrylic sign. They have an LED light in them, and you give them a picture, any picture you want, and they can make them. They also come in a variety of colors as well, so you don't have to get blue. You can get green, red, anything you want. So, are you ready for the reveal? Alright, do you get it? I'm a veteran. My wife, she is the Ruski. Together, Vet Ruski. Yeah. I've had this for a while. It's actually my second Instagram channel. So if you want to, go on Instagram, check it out. That's where we post all of our travel pictures and stuff like that. I decided to go ahead and separate my L to the W Instagram to and Vetruski, my car stuff, and then my travel stuff. I wanted to separate it, keep those two separate. It's not that easy on YouTube. You know, they really hurt us a lot when they changed, thanks to Logan Paul, that friggin' idiot, going around showing people hanging from trees in Japan. And you know, we all got hurt. Small channels, now you have to have 1,000 subscribers and so many views before you can monetize, and it's really hard to grow a channel. So like I said, I've never been a complete car channel. I want to be. Sorry guys, this ear is still bugging me a little bit. A lot better, but it's still a little plugged, so it kind of echoes in there. So I was tempted to do a second YouTube channel. I actually kind of started it, but I didn't want to go through the growing pains. It's going to be a long time off before I start traveling and stuff like that. But I mean, I've always done like travel, cars, coffee. You know, that's life. Life is travel. It's your doctor's appointments. It's everything. So cars, coffee, life. That's what we're about. But for Instagram purposes, it wasn't really any big thing. I don't have a big Instagram account on L to the W, so I kind of wanted to separate it. But man, I love the freaking logo, man. I kind of came up with an idea, a little bit of like, I came up with the name Vetruski. Vetruski. My wife could do better. She could trill her R's. Vetruski travels. I came up with the idea. I wanted a Russian flag and an American flag incorporated. I kind of sketched out an idea. There's a website, Fiverr, like Fiverr. These people develop stuff. He's the one that developed the L to the W logo whenever I start my video. I added, actually, if you guys want to know, that start in the beginning was just actually me taking this camera, sitting it behind the 17 Camaro, the 50, and starting it. Boom! That's my car. It's not a sound effect, it's actually my car. But he did the logo with the play button spinning in a little bit, and the L to the W and that. And I had him do some logos for this, which maybe I'll go ahead and start popping up as I talk. But I mean, I came up with the idea, and this guy came up with the actual animations and the coloring and all that stuff, and he came up with this design, which I really like. I like the Vetruski with the cursive, the little arch with the two flags, and the little diamond down here, man. I love this logo. So that's what I wanted to show you. Like I said, if you want one of these signs, use my promo code down below. Saves you 10%. You actually pay less than what I pay. I paid full price. But I know Chicago's finest moment. He mentioned he wants one with the Project Z28, and because I have the graphics for it, I'm probably gonna go ahead and order that. And I think I should get one for here, hanging in the garage too. Project Z28. All right, I'm gonna check back in when the wife gets home. I'm gonna try to cool off. Oh, my bad. I wanted to show you one other thing. Check it out. I got more RC stuff to review. Look, 2 helicopters, like an Apache and a rescue one. So I'm gonna be doing a little review on this. This should be kind of fun, I'm thinking. I'm sorry, I have a hard time turning down free stuff, and I love tech stuff. You know, as you guys know, I already have like some RC cars and drones. So I mean, I love RC stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoy that stuff. But I just want to give you a little heads up that hey, I just got another product, man. Just came today. So look for this coming up. This is gonna be fun. Okay, now we're gonna wait for the wife. Alright everyone, time to go ahead and wrap up the vlog. I want to congratulate myself on 2 years of marriage to this mean, feisty woman. No, I want to go ahead and give ourselves a congratulations. We've been married 2 years now, 2 years going strong. It's a good time. You know, gotta love her. Instead of going out and spending a bunch of money on a big expensive meal and that, she said, let's go ahead and save the money. You know, we have to put a roof on the house, and we got 2 camping trips coming up next month, so you want to make sure you subscribe. You don't want to miss this. We got 2 places, both her choosing.
Well, it's a state park this time.
Yeah, so we knew what happened last time. She picked the.
Yeah, sorry.
It's to stay. All right, everyone. Yeah, so 2 glorious years of marriage in the books.
He's not always that sweet though.
And she's not always this nice.
Oh my gosh.
Alright guys, we appreciate the support. We're going to keep growing the channel. Like, shares, comments, appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hopefully we'll see you in the next video. And for my Russian people, you won't have to read the translation. I'll let her end in Russian.
Всем спасибо за просмотр, за комментарии, ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь. И мы отмечаем нашу годовщину свадьбы. 2 года назад мы поженились. Всем спасибо за внимание, до новых встреч. Всем удачи.
Alright, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. And sorry about the shepherd.
Coco.
Huh?
And you ate soup again.
Yeah, I'm supposed to eat soup.
Yeah, 2 times in the night. And Coco.
I was trying to sleep.
Supposed to lose that.
That's good.
Дана, иди ко мне, иди ко мне.
Alright, everyone, try.
What did you do to your camera?
Uh,